can see those little boards here, they embed all those crazy and complicated components into a very smart and beautiful design that you just need to connect those things with conductive thread and you're done. You don't need to breadboards or any of that. And I think this speaks to the recognition of this challenge. And then you can create, with this brilliant design by Leah, you can do all kinds of wearable things. And her team went on to do many more other things, like using jewelry as electronics, using paper as a medium, and you can see here the beautiful simplicity of her designs. There's just like a microcontroller and paper and conductive ink. So again, reconnecting to how kids interact with materials and not trying to force feeding them the way engineers interact with materials. And then other people are trying other things. For example, Little Bits is a magnetic kind of a kit with components that snap magnetically, and there's a lot of kind of backgrounding of complexity here. Light Up that you maybe saw yesterday at the demos is also trying to do similar things. And finally, together with my colleague Arnon Sipitakit, we're trying to do yet another model, which is using, instead of a computer and a microcontroller device separately, to put them together. So this is a Raspberry Pi board with a robotic end-on that we designed, and now we don't need a computer to program the device. We can do the programming in the device itself. So we went from the Cricut model to the wiring model, to the autonomous block model, to the autonomous computer model. So what all of that means. So first, popularity is not good design, and it's not because things are popular we should use with kids. But popularity is good for us because it creates an infrastructure that we didn't have before. So that's why the Arduino Revolution and all of these devices, they are great for us because they build an infrastructure where we can design on top. And Leah's work, for example, is a great example of that. I think more conceptually, one of the goals of this talk is to make the point that different design cultures generate different products that are targeted for different people, and we should not forget those differences, and those differences are very important. I think the lesson is that there is a difference between designing technologies for kids to use and explore powerful ideas and making kids use adult technology because that will prepare them for jobs X and Y and things like that. So, and we need to make that difference clear. And for example, in the maker movement, I think we have the same kind of paradox that 3D printers, laser cutters, they're extremely hard to use. There's no good software, and we need to be working on those kinds of things. And fortunately, some people here are